Hello everybody and welcome to Toffee Bluecast. It is instant match reaction. Everton 2, Mansfield Town 0. And we have Luke with us straight out the stadium. Get your comments in. We want reaction from the game and we'll get Luke's reaction. I'll give my reaction. We'll break it down. Abbo there in the comments. We'll get in the comments. Emma's there. We'll get Luke's reaction. I've just said I'm good, so I'm not there to be fair. But I've got it on the list very quick. Look at it. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? It just looks beautiful. Oh my days. What a stadium. Luke, how are we? You all right?
Stadium in the fucking world. Yeah. Say again, sorry, bud.
How are we doing, mate? You good after that?
I am absolutely brilliant because not only did Everton win, the mank bastards lost. So that is just icing on the fucking cake. Sorry for the swearing. There will be more.
I just seen as you was sent me loads of videos as well as you coming out, everyone's singing about Man United losing.
It was what's the name? We were inside the bloody stadium watching the game in the penalty shootout, and just before the last kick in, Bemo missed. They cut the bloody TV off. So we couldn't watch it. Otherwise, it would have been absolute fucking pandemonium in there.
Well, I was thinking, you know what? They're lucky. They've come back 2-2 and they're going to win on penalties and don't deserve it. But luckily, they went out on penalties, which is you love to see. I can see the manager getting sacked very soon. They're in big trouble. Paul says, wait before and we all can laugh at Man United. Yes. So,
oh, yes.
You know what, though? It feels so much better that that's probably an Everton thing to do, isn't it? Go out to a league, a team 3 leagues below us. But Man United have gone and done that, and we haven't done that. We've changed a little bit.
Oh, no, even worse. Premier League, Championship, League One, 4 leagues nearly, 4 leagues lower. And Grimsby aren't exactly doing well, so that's just an extra little kick in the teeth. But have you seen the other result? Brighton actually won 6-0 against the team in the Championship.
Yeah, I did see that. I was thinking to myself because I said to my partner, I goes, you know what? Brighton are winning 5-0. I goes, we played them last game and battered them, so it's. I think it shows that we're in the right direction. Oh yeah,
we're on the up, mate. Everton are on the up and up. Even with that bloody that team we put out, we still gave Mansfield a good game and all. I know.
We'll start with that then, and we'll try and break it down. People do get involved in the comments. People in the comments now, let me know. I'm going to ask Luke now. When you seen the lineup come out, was you happy with the lineup? Because we didn't do a pre-match talk because we was busy. But I was actually happy with that lineup because I didn't want a lot of players to get injured, and Jai, etc. So I was actually happy with that lineup. What was your thoughts, Luke?
It wasn't a bad lineup, to say the God's honest truth. I think I would have been more. How can I put it? I feel like the team they put out was good, but the way they played was a lot more reserved rather than going out with a point to prove. They just went out there to try and gain fitness rather than to go out to actually punish Mansfield. From what I saw there wasn't much in terms of like absolutely hard pushing to try and go for the goal. It was more just containing them for the good first half.
The draw soon. When's the draw? Altel says the draw soon. When's the draw for the next round?
It's going to be soon. It's going to be tonight, I think. I think it was meant to be after one of our games. I think it was meant to be after the Man U one or ours.
Yeah, I think it is going to. With what Altel said, it probably is tonight. Loads of stuff in the comments. Coleman, someone just spoke about in there. Altel says Coleman looks fit and still a cracking player. What was your thoughts on Coleman?
Coleman, absolutely amazing. He had a lot of tenacity about him. He was going with the intent of playing. He wasn't like, a player in his mid to late 30s who's just, playing for the paycheck. Now he's playing for the passion of the club. He is actually playing with his heart on his sleeve, which is great. And he was showing proper leadership skills. So, the likes of Harrison Armstrong and the younger lads, he was actually trying to be the guiding hand for them. So you could actually see when he wasn't in possession of the ball, you could see the action. He was shouting at them, telling them to do what he needs them to do. Whether that's push up, come back, try and close down, or try and open up. He was doing everything he could to be a proper captain.
Yeah, I thought he was really good. He had some good battles as well with Dickoff. They had a player on the left that was quite. He was getting stuck into Coleman, and Coleman gave it back, which I was impressed to see. We'll try and break the game down. People keep comments coming in. David Moyes wasn't happy about something on the sideline. I don't know who.
More than likely.
David Moyes was fuming. He was going mad on the sideline. But eventually he calmed down. The first 25 minutes, I thought we was in control thanks to Jack Grealish. Most of it coming from Jack Grealish and Mykolenko down the left. After 25 minutes, there was a moment where Mansfield Town had an attack, and then for some reason, I'm not sure why, 25 minutes on from that first half, Mansfield come at us loads, and they went into the first half the stronger team, I think, which was a bit weird.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that front. From what I saw there, it was quite literally. I wasn't sure whether it was Mansfield cranking it up or whether it was Everton down the back, but you could see the change in the momentum of the game, and it was a little bit concerning because they were trying at it. Thankfully, they never even got a shot on target, if I'm not mistaken. But it was getting a bit edgy when they were going around on it a little bit.
Yeah, it was just like I don't know. We just kind of, after they had a chance, we went. But then you was thinking to yourself, what are we going to come out like second half? And I think David Moyes gave them a big bollocking. That first half, we went in at half time, and it seemed when they come out second half, there was a complete different team, and we really did look like scoring when we come out in the second half.
Yeah, definitely. It was a much better team in the second half. We were definitely trying to get the ball around more. I'm assuming more of a number 10 role rather than number 8 in this situation. When that ball is in our possession, you need to be up at the other side of that field to try and go for it. Because watching him, Armstrong went from just basically lingering around the middle of the park to really getting into the mix of it. So he was like getting right behind the likes of Barry, and he was getting right behind the other lads and trying to get into the mix of it rather than just hanging back. So he's probably said something to Armstrong. Like I was with Barry, me and the lads next to me, we had a little discussion about Barry. The way he plays is not like an out-and-out striker. It's like almost like a false 9 in a way, because he's lingering just around where the number 10 is, and he tries to sort of divert the defence a bit.
It has cut him out there. He's going to struggle on signal, but we did get him in straight after the game. Luke has gone now. But I didn't even know the EFL Cup was straight after the game. I have got it on now, so we can actually see who we are going to draw. I've got it on with you. I'm pretty sure you'll be watching at home as well, the EFL Cup. So we will see who we're actually going to draw in this cup. Hopefully it's a good draw. I've got it on. But I didn't even cut Luke off then. He just completely cut out on signal. You're always going to get that when they're coming back from the game, people. But whilst we're waiting for this, we'll talk about a few pointers. Get in the comments now. Get involved because we'll go through these pointers, right? What did you think on Barry's game? Let me know in the comments now, and I'll look what you put. What was your thoughts on Barry's game? And what did you think of Beto when he come on? Because I thought Beto looked a lot more dangerous when he did come on. But last game, I did think Barry was a lot better than Beto. So what was your thoughts? Let us know in the comments. What did you think of Barry? I am waiting for this as well. Live stream will start soon. I can see you're all probably waiting for it. I'm in as well to see who we're going to get in the in the EFL Cup. Hopefully it's a good draw. Who would you like to get? Let us know in the comments. Who would you like to get in this draw? We are going through the game. What did you think of Barry's performance? Altel's commented on it. Altel said Beto and Barry very similar in style. Yeah, they are, to be fair. I think Barry's hold-up play wasn't as good as normal today. He had a chance with a header, but it was a bit behind him. Jack Grealish does look like he's going to create a lot of chances. Jack Grealish looks sensational. He really does look incredible. Like, honestly, there was a moment where Jack Grealish had the ball and he's got like 5-6 players around him, and it was class. Got you back in. They cut you off. You're going to just hold him. You're going to struggle on signal because you're on the way back, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm going to be getting a few signal dead zones, I think, on the way out. I mean, right now, I'm probably coming past Canada's Dock at the moment. But yeah, in regards to the game, I know a couple of people probably said Barry and Beto are a similar sort of play style. I have to kind of disagree, in all honesty. Watching the way Barry plays versus how Beto plays, Barry is a lot more inclined to pass versus Beto. What I found with Beto, especially in this game today when he was on the pitch, you have most situations where when he had the ball, 9 times out of 10, he was trying to find an outlet to score rather than trying to find an outlet for a pass. So he was trying to duck, weave, and dive through the defence rather than picking up the ball, having a look, and if he can't see anything on, going for a pass. So I understand where people are coming from, but I'm going to have to disagree. He's not. Beto and Barry are very different in terms of play style, in my opinion.
No, I do think they're different, but I think Beto, against teams in the Cup, he scored against Doncaster. He does look like he's going to score more goals. Barry's he's still got to get confidence and stuff like that. Barry, like you say, different style of player to Beto, maybe. Barry seems to run in more. He's probably got better positional sense, but I think Beto probably battles a little bit more. Beto's a bit of a hard man. He does those driving runs a little bit better. And I think when he won at the end, he could have scored 2 or 3. So he did look good when Beto came on, and that's what we see.
You know what? There was a few situations there. You can probably even hear it when the fans were getting on Beto's back, and there was a situation where he had the ball pretty much near the byline. Rather than bringing it back, he tried to keep beating the bloody player, and it was like, it's not happening, mate. And he ends up losing the ball as a result. I mean, there was a situation where he had the header go wide, and we gave him a bit of leeway for that. But we can see what Beto's like, and the fans inside the stadium aren't happy with him at the moment. The way he's playing, he's playing a little bit too selfishly. From what I can see myself and what a lot of the people around me are seeing, he does need to try and, rather than trying to have a wrestling match with the bloody defenders, he needs to try and lose that defender and find an outlet or get a pass on. Because there's so many situations there where passes have gone awry, and it was, from what we can see, from our point of view, it was basically a Sunday league level pass that he had to do, and he couldn't even pull it off.
In the comments here, Abo, we'll get your comments on, people. Abo says Barry just needs to keep getting minutes. He'll get better. He's only young. I agree with that completely.
With every game that he's played so far, he's just better and better. It's just, I think the final thing he needs to do now before he's basically shielded himself as an Everton player fully is get it in the net. Last piece of that puzzle for him. His mobility is great, his movement's great, his passing ability is great, his knowledge of the game is great. Just once he gets that back behind once he gets the ball in the net, that's it. He sealed it, he's ready then. And I mean, the lads that he's got around him are going to give him the best opportunity possible.
There's a lot of positives from this game. I just want to say a couple of things. I thought first of all that it was massive that Coleman got a proper game, and I thought Coleman was fantastic. He showed that he can play right back this season, where a lot of people probably have written him off. He actually did play. I know it's only against a cup team, but I still think Coleman's got a bit of game in him. Another massive, really massive positive for me was, and this was probably the biggest positive of the game, was that Mykolenko played 80+ minutes, and I think that was massive because I wasn't sure who could play left back, and I think Mykolenko getting 80+ minutes is fantastic for us. And not only did Mykolenko get 80+ minutes, he also did a lot of good things today. A lot of overlaps past Grealish, which I thought was fantastic. He was going past Grealish. And we actually seen a real good partnership in Mykolenko and Jack Grealish. So it's good that we've got Mykolenko coming back. And it's also good that I think Mykolenko had a really, really good game. He was getting in the box. He was even cutting in the number 10 position sometimes, which I found mad. But yeah, big shout out to Mykolenko being back. I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Mykolenko today, he really did actually. He played really well. He did play really well. I would say the Grealish partnership with him, it's one that's there, but it's going to need time to develop. It's one that's going to take, I'll probably say, another 3 or 4 games before it's down pat, because the two of them need to understand how each other move. Because there was a couple of situations where Mykolenko and Grealish were moving up with the ball. Mykolenko would pass it on to Grealish. Grealish would get it, hold on to it, and Mykolenko would try and do the overlap, expecting a quick ball out to him. But Grealish would hold on to it just that little bit too long. And vice versa.
I think it was because Mykolenko was delaying on the run, where once he realises all the time, once Mykolenko realises when Grealish gets it, bomb past him, it's going to be more natural. Yeah. We're going to see Mykolenko, as soon as Grealish gets it, bomb past him, because Mykolenko will then realise that it allows Grealish to cut in, and it allows Grealish to go wide on Mykolenko as well. So it gives him both options, and it's something we should have been doing a long time ago, is bombing fullbacks past the wingers, and I think Grealish is going to force us to do that. Grealish, I think, was just sensational, but he was just really dangerous. The positions that he got in, and he just doesn't lose the ball, Jack Grealish. He's a different breed of player, he is. I think he's cracking.
It's one of them. Mansfield's actually recognised the danger of Grealish, because anytime he had the ball, their lads were trying to hack him down. I'm not sure if anyone else noticed on the game today. There was a few situations where he was just getting the living daylights knocked out of him. He realised the threat that he posed, and he thought, now we're cutting that out.
That was all over him. A couple of dirty tackles on Jack Grealish as well. So we spoke about Coleman, good. We spoke about Mykolenko, massive positive, him getting time. I thought Tarkowski and Keane was fantastic, especially Tarkowski. He was sensational tonight. A lot of praise for Tarkowski. And this is a random one. First of all, Alcaraz, really good. Alcaraz, I thought he did well tonight. He scored the first goal. He looked dangerous. He had a couple of chances. He was in decent positions, and I think he knew he had to compete to try and get this 10 position. I thought he was fantastic.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on Alcaraz?
Alcaraz he has an absolutely solid game, to be honest. He basically made that number. He did make that middle of the park his own. He pretty much has great mobility. He was going back. He was fighting with them. He did what a lot of Premier League players don't do in this day and age, and he actually fought for the ball. So when anytime he had the ball at his feet and anyone was going for him, he made sure he kept hold of that ball and he'd try and get around them. If he couldn't get around them, he went through them, and he did a really good job of getting through them. He wasn't scared of these League One teams, because, as a lot of people would know, League One and lower, those lads will kick the ever-loving daylights out of you. They play old-fashioned football down there, and they're not afraid to basically leave a stud in or put an elbow or a knee in. And Charlie Alcaraz was loving it. He was in his own in that little moment in the game where people were trying to hurt him, and he was like, all right, let's go then, come on, try it. He was fighting. He was basically making sure if they're going to try and fight for the ball, then they're going to have to take him out fully. And really good job on him. Great goal as well. So that little transition leading to the goal was absolutely magnificent, where Harrison Armstrong brought it back. Charlie got straight onto the ball. Good kick. Lovely curve right into the inside of the post. Absolutely phenomenal.
Had loads of curl, you know. When you wouldn't believe how much. Well, you would believe because you've seen it, but like when you watch it on the replay, the curl that it had on it, it was so far wide when he set it, but it just bent in last minute. You wouldn't have thought the shot was going in when you first seen the shot by him, but the curl that he put on it was sensational, and the kill kicked in really fast. It was a cracking goal. And, got a rating for it. Great. Paul
absolutely.
He says, great result tonight, lads. Gutted can't be there tonight. Can't wait to add up people's five-a-side scores. It'll be interesting to see what you got in your goals and assists on that competition.
Oh, aye. Yeah, no, it was. It was a really good game tonight. And like I said, the aftermath of the game was hilarious as well. Because when we were coming out, we saw on the telly that the Grimsby and Man U game was still ongoing. They were on the penalties. So everyone inside the stadium literally just hung around inside the concession areas and just watched that game. And like I said, before the Mbermo miss went, they cut the tellies off on us. I couldn't believe it. They actually had the audacity to turn the tellies off on us. We were like, nah, we're not having that. So I know if Everton are actually watching this, you guys have been trying to preach that the people need to stay around inside the stadium for longer and let the bleed up be slower. If that's the case, what you did there was just nah. You don't want to do that. That's not going to make people want to stay for longer.
I've seen the draw is coming out now, people.
Oh, get it?
Yeah. So it's Port Vale versus Arsenal.
Cool. Well, Arsenal got that.
Port Vale versus Arsenal. I'll read out the draws now. I'm not going to write them down, but I will read them out. So it's Port Vale versus Arsenal. Swansea versus Nottingham Forest. Swansea v Nottingham Forest.
That's not bad one, actually.
So we're going to do. I'll read the draws out live. What we get. I am watching it. I will read them out.
I'm going to have to get on by this thing.
Come on, Everton. Come on, Lincoln v.
No. Home. We want it at home.
No, I'll take Lincoln away. Chelsea. Oh.
I don't care who we get in the cup. We want it at home.
There's not good clashes here. I want an easy game. I'm sorry, but I just want an easy game. Although I'm really confident. Right, this is number 24. So that is Tottenham Hotspur. They're at home, obviously, because the first I've just read them out.
Yeah.
At home against 11. Who's 11? Doncaster. The Tottenham Hotspur at home against Doncaster, people. I will read these out as we go. I'm a bit nervous here. I want an easy game. Luke wants an hard game. He'll have the derby at home.
I want a game at the stadium. Brentford. I don't care who it is.
Brentford at home against number 2, which is Aston Villa. That's a better one. That's a good clash. So Brentford at home against Aston Villa.
Also, from changing hands, it's because my arms are getting tired.
Yeah, you're doing well, mate. Don't worry. We do like to get a person coming out of the stadium just lately. It seems to be the thing. Number 12, which is Huddersfield at home against number 15, which is Manchester City. Manchester City will be playing Huddersfield at home. On to the next one. We're going to be last, ain't we? We're going to be last. Who do you think we're going to get? Let us know in the comments. Who do you think we're going to get? Who do you think we're going to get, Luke? Liverpool at home against 22, which is Southampton. Liverpool at home against Southampton. I thought that was going to be us.
You know what?
Oh.
Yeah. You know what? I don't care who we get, to be honest. I was going to say Liverpool. I wouldn't mind the Merseyside derby nice and early.
Newcastle at home. People will say Newcastle. Newcastle at home against...
No, don't want the Geordies.
Bradford. Newcastle at home have got Bradford. So Newcastle are at home and they're playing Bradford. Let's see what else we'll get. Come on. Who are we going to get? Thinking of what teams are left now.
Still more. Still probably got about 50.
Wednesday at home. Sheffield Wednesday at home against... Luke wants to be at home, so if it's anyone that's at home, Luke don't want it against Grimsby. So it's Sheffield Wednesday. They're at home against Grimsby. Good little clash.
Come on, give us Everton. Everton home.
We could get now. I presume you'll all be watching this as well, so we'll see who we're going to get by the end of this. Wolves are at home. This could be us, you know. Everton, yeah. Wolves, Everton. I knew it.
Nah, I'm done. Sure.
I had a
Bloody hell. So we're going to go to the
I
Molyneux
don't know
next
why.
week and then we've got them again.
As soon as I seen Wolves, I had a feeling. I don't even know why, mate. It's just.
And the annoying thing is, with the Carabao Cup, you can't write the team off because you don't know what the hell the manager's going to put out.
Yeah, Wolves ain't that bad.
Well, Wolves have been gutted from the inside out. They've had a lot of their good players taken away from them. Right now, they're sitting above bloody West Ham on goal difference.
I didn't really want that. I wanted an easy one. Why did everyone else get an easy one? I'm not saying Wolves ain't easy, but just we can beat Wolves. But it's just other ones have got like Grimsby and all that lot, and we bloody get an order one. Stupid. There you go.
Hey. Grimsby beat Man U.
Beat Everton ground. I don't even care now about the cup. There we go. That's who we've got in the EFL Cup. Off now. That's who we've got. We've got Wolves, so we'll have to get ready for it. It's a bit of a harder game than our last one, Mansfield. But if you're going to win it, you've got to knock them out, haven't you? And I think Wolves will be a good game. I think Wolves will be a good game, people. What's your thoughts on that? Let us know in the comments. So we kind of spoke about the game. I thought we spoke about Tarkowski, Keane. I thought Garner played better this game, and I've got to give a shout out to Armstrong. I thought Armstrong was fantastic this game. You know,
Armstrong has an amazing game today.
Yeah, he was like really good. Armstrong was good little carving passes through the channels and good little passes through the middle to put players in. He set up one of the goals as well, put it across the box for Beto. He assisted
put it outside the box. Wait, did he assist both goals? Did he?
He assisted Beto's goal.
And he assisted Chong out. Yeah, Alcaraz's goal as well.
Did he?
Because he put it out to Alcaraz, yeah.
I thought he had a lot of people saying it in the comments. He's definitely putting himself in contention to stay, isn't he? I think he played fantastic today, and I think Moyes would have been really happy with the way Armstrong played. You had Armstrong and James Garner at the side of each other, and I don't see Armstrong playing any worse than James Garner today. I didn't, sorry.
They both played bloody amazingly. They both showed a lot of good character. The thing is, as well, Harrison Armstrong, the talk was we were going to loan him out to get him more minutes because we felt Fuji Hall's going to keep him out, and Dad's going to keep him out, and everyone else is going to try and keep him out. But in all honesty, I think he's probably going to be one who might even be the main feature, you know, when a lot of the lads go on the AFCON. So keeping him is absolutely paramount. Yeah,
if we do bring someone else in the middle, but I definitely think Altel says there on Armstrong, the conversations Armstrong, he thought Garner and Armstrong played really well together. Wolves at home, I put it on the banner. Wolves at home. There we go.
No, Wolves away, isn't it?
Wolves away, sorry. I did put it on the banner,
yeah. So we've got Wolves next in the Premier League, and then we've got them. What?
There you go.
Probably about a couple of months down the line. When is the EFL Cup next round?
What's that, sorry?
When is the next round, the EFL Cup?
I didn't get the date on when it was. I just got the draw.
Right.
If you know the date, let us know in the comments. But we're ready for it. It wasn't who we expected, but we are ready for it. We did get it live on the channel. Beto took his goal, tapped in Beto's goal, spoke about Beto, spoke about the wingers. One thing I want to mention, a lot of people saying in the comments that Dwight McNeil had a really bad game. What's your thoughts on that before we finish the show?
Dwight had a shocker of a game today, an absolutely disappointing performance from him.
Really
the lad, mate, it wasn't even rough. It was disinterest, in my opinion. Watching him play today, up until like the last 5 minutes of the first half, he looked completely uninterested in that game. He was playing so half-heartedly. He must know that he's going, because that sort of performance he put in today looks like a guy who doesn't want to be there anymore. He just wasn't getting the pace in. His passes were so, blasé. His general demeanour about the game was a complete disinterest. He didn't want to be there, in all honesty. And I think
Yes, I have seen some rumours. People saying that Dwight McNeil might be leaving. He's not happy at Everton now because he's out of the pecking order. Be interesting to see whether that's true. Just rumours. I don't know how true that is. I still think that we definitely need McNeil as a squad player. I think because it only takes like Grealish and Diblin to get injured, and then you'll need McNeil.
Mm-hmm.
You need a big squad throughout the season. You need because who on wingers we've got Jack Grealish, Diblin. And Jai, who's more of a number 10, and that's it. We've only got 3 wingers. So he's not really a winger.
He can operate off the left and the middle according to his transfer market. So you've got him. Harrison operates through the middle. So let's say, for argument's sake, we have a situation where Jack Grealish gets injured, and so does one out of the air, Dewsbury Hall. So in them situations, it's literally you're gonna have a 3-pairing of Ndai. You're gonna have Armstrong in the middle, or you could even go for Burnham in a pinch, and then you're gonna have Alcaraz on the right or Diblin.
But McNeil was scored. You got to remember some games he scored braces for us. McNeil was he has been really good for us in the past. Is it stupid to just say bye to McNeil, who has been good?
Okay.
What do you think?
What about Umar Niasse? Umar Niasse scored the brace for us, coming on as a sub. And Stephen Naismith as well. Stephen Naismith scored a hat-trick against Chelsea.
In the comments, some people are 50-50. Some people say, no, we definitely still need to keep him. Then some people are saying, Abo said on McNeil, he said, I wouldn't mind if he left, to be fair, only if we get another 2 or 3 in before the window shuts. So he'd only let him go if another winger come in. What have we got? Stoke were tipped to be taking Shamiti loan 2 months ago. Yep, Shamiti probably will go out on loan. Peter Collins says Harrison is class. He's earned his stay at Everton. Yeah, because there's talks in the comments, Luke, that Harrison might be going out on loan.
Yeah, that's been murmured about a lot. The one that I have heard, which is an interesting one, is apparently we're meant to be loaning him out to Roma. I'm not sure whether we can do that, but I mean, I think that'll be an ideal one for him. That would be great for him.
Only if someone comes back our way. We don't want to be helping Roma too much. You know what I mean? If we're loaning them someone, they need to be loaning someone back our way, I believe, because we haven't used many of our loans yet. And fair enough if they do. I honestly could see if we don't bring in another centre midfielder, I think we should keep Armstrong. I really do, because Garner Gay, he's getting on now. He's class.
Yeah,
but
he will pick up an injury this season at some point. I don't like to say it, but I think he will probably potentially pick up an injury. The guy, I will say though, with Garner Gay, Jesus Christ, since we've had him back, he seems to be aging like Benjamin Button. Every single season, he seems to be getting better and better. Like, I mean, in the Brighton game, watching him, he seemed faster than in previous games. He seems stronger than previous games. What the hell? I want to know what he has for breakfast, because I want it.
Oil, probably. I'd say he has like oil or diesel or petrol or something like that, because he's an absolute machine. He's linked strongly with Rangers, Shamiti is. Patterson, we've all seen that. Patterson's going to be going, I think, from what we've seen.
So, yeah.
Loan to Villa. Comments are coming in. They can loan Coney. We get 3 more in from good source. It'd be interesting to see who we do get in. Someone that I haven't spoken about. I've tried to cover most stuff, but I haven't got it written down in notes to order it. But what did you think of Tyler Diblin? Got his debut today. I bet you was really excited he come on. What was your thoughts on Tyler Diblin?
He was really good, actually. Considering he's only had 1 training session with the lads, his cohesion with the squad was really good. He adapted really well being on that right wing. He actually got some good movements about on the pitch as well. He mixed it up a little bit. So in some situations when he knew he couldn't beat the player, he would find the outlets. That more than likely would be in Seamus Coleman more than anything. And when he could beat the player, he did. He was very quick with his feet. You just need to sort out them red boots. He can't be wearing red boots.
The pink, they're not red.
They look red to me.
I looked them up. Everyone keeps saying the red, and I think Njai wears some similar as well. I'm pretty sure the pink. I could be wrong, by the way, but the pink and red you can't tell, can you? But I think the pink. I'm pretty sure the pink, but I'll gladly go down and find out what they are. Give me his number, Tyler Diblin's number, someone, and I'll
20.
FaceTime him and see what colour is. I have made a good Tyler Diblin song, actually. A really good one, actually.
He's Tyler Diblin. He's doing all the dribbling. He's Tyler Diblin.
My Tyler Diblin song, I ain't been able to. I wasn't able to put it on this, but I put it on. I got my first real. It's good. I'll put it up if I can. I'll show you. I'll send it to Luke. It's a really good song, Tyler Diblin song. It did get 1,000 likes on TikTok, so people did like it. But my song will never take off. But it's a pretty good Tyler Diblin song, people. It really is. A lot of stuff's going to be happening in the transfer window now. It's going to be interesting. We still need a right back and probably a centre mid, but it was really interesting to see that Armstrong had a good game. So that's the question now. Armstrong having a good game.
Yep.
What's this about Mainu? Do you believe Mainu's going to happen? Morning. Bloody hell, after Man United's performance, he started. Do you want him? Bloody hell.
You know what? I haven't seen what he was like in that game. I haven't seen any of the highlights or anything like that. But I do think if, don't get me wrong, 2-0 down, but I mean, a lot of the people that go to Man U take a massive dip in performance until we leave. I mean, Jadon Sancho is a very good example of that. When he went back to Dortmund, was it? He absolutely lit up again. When Pogba left Man U for a short period, he lit up a bit. Anthony, as well as it. Oh no, Anthony's still there, isn't he? But I mean, a lot of the players who go to Man U take a massive performance dip just for the fact that 9 times out of 10, Almiron is not playing for them. He's not trying to use them to his strength. He's just putting them in any position and saying, do what you need to do.
Look at Jack Grealish at Manchester City. He wasn't doing well, and now he's absolutely fantastic. For Jack Grealish, I still can't believe we've got him. You know, he just slows everything down. He's going to make us a really good football team, Jack Grealish is. Because where we can't normally pass the ball, you can see us learning how to pass the ball because Jack Grealish is learning the players how to pass the ball. I know that sounds stupid, but that's what I'm seeing. It's just like Jack Grealish, no matter even if we've got players around him, he just takes his time. And I think having Jack Grealish is going to get all the players taking the time. And you've got Tyler Diblin, who's similar as well, the other side. So I think we're going to be a really comfortable team on the ball that can pass it to, which is going to be fantastic to see. Tazul says, I'd get Bowen after having a fight against his own fans.
Thing is, do you want a guy who's going to fight his fans?
Well, I'd like a guy who's going to fight for his fans.
Yeah. Yerry Mina sort of lad, you know, like he's willing to get out the car and actually talk to the fans rather than fucking drive off like a shithouse. A shithouse.
Yeah, we need good. I think the attitude is really good at the minute with the Everton players. I think it's really good.
You know what?
We are coming to an end now, but I'm just going to do a little bit of. I'm going to give you my words, a little roundup. I'll let Luke give a roundup to finish the show. And we'll let you get on with your night because it is 11 o'clock. As much as we could talk to you all night, we have got Wolves, as it says there on the screen next. We're winning this cup, by the way, I think. So my roundup would be, and I'll let you finish. I'll let you do yours, Luke, and then I'll finish mine. Go on. What's your roundup on today's game and what's going on?
You know what? With this game as a whole, it wasn't as good as the Brighton game, but it was still an excellent result. We got a clean sheet, 2 goals. Charlie Alcaraz got himself on the score sheet. Beto's managed to open up his account for this season. And we've seen a lot of potential from the youth. I mean, we can see what Harrison Armstrong can offer for the team. We've seen what Harry Tyler can offer for the team. A lot of the young lads who are coming in now, we know that we've got the backup that we need now. We've got a deeper squad than we had last season by a long shot. Even with the loss of players that we've had, the quality that's now backing us up is just... It actually fills us with a lot of hope. We've got a good push for Europe this season, I think.
Yeah, cracking words. What I was going to say is very similar to you. I think I like that David Moyes has got such a high standard on the sideline as a manager. Even when I thought he was playing well at the start of the game, David Moyes wasn't happy. And I like that David Moyes he's pushing us to be better than even probably we would want us to be. And I think David Moyes on the sideline is very vocal. He doesn't let players relax, and he's got players working hard everywhere. I love that. Even things that we don't see when we're watching the game, David Moyes is still seeing stuff wrong, trying to correct it and trying to make us better. And you can see why Moyes was successful and won Europa League conference, because he really does look like he's come on as a manager, and he's the right man to handle these players, these young players. And I think that he's going to get this team really good. Tyler Dibbling come on today, which was a massive positive. We've got a left back, Mikalenko, which was a positive. Coleman got minutes, which was a positive. Armstrong come on and looked really good, which is a massive positive. Alcaraz put massive competition in to get back in the squad, which was a positive. And Beto, after getting dropped from starting, come in and scored a goal. So to me, really, really successful night. We went through. They didn't really look like scoring 2-0. We've just seen what Man United did. They struggled. We made it look easy. So in again, a stadium under the lights. What was it like under the lights? It was the first time you've done under the lights. Was it beautiful?
It was magical. I think it will get better. The games under the lights will get better as the nights get darker. So I think a mid-December 8 p.m. kickoff game will be absolutely out of this world, in all honesty. Because how they actually have the lighting effect and everything, it's something else. It is magical. Because even the bloody advertising boards get in on it. So when them sirens go off, you've got all the visual effects around there. You've got the actual pitch lights flickering on and off. It's like, how can I put it? It's like a modern day version of gladiators going into the ring, ready to fight to the death, almost, as mad as it sounds. But one thing, actually, a very quick note. You were mentioning then David Moyes being able to see things that we can't see. Believe it or not, I've noticed this myself when I was sitting there above Moyes in the middle section of where like the commentators and everything and the cameramen are. There is a cameraman there who's in an Everton kit, and I've got a feeling that's actually one of the team's actual sports analysts. So what's probably happening whilst the game's going on, he can see things going on that Moyes can't, and he's probably feeding them that information so he can then act upon the information that he's got.
But the football that we're playing, I think when we've played football in the past, it's been so basic that we've been looking at it and we're thinking, what the heck? But I do think the football that we're playing now with these new players is more complex, and I think that we are seeing good link-ups, and I think we're going to end up playing that well that it's going to get to a standard where we don't even know what's happening, and we're just like, wow. I really do think that will happen now going forward, because we're not going to be. It was that basic. We could just read it saying, you should pass to him, you should pass to him, you should pass to him. And I don't think we should be that basic that we can look at that and say that. I think that the standard now is going to go up that good that the players are going to do stuff that we can't even see. And that's what should happen, because these footballers should have a better football brain than us, and they should be better than us. So I do believe that we're going to be a real good standard now. I honestly do. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe now.
Yeah, right now, if you were to look at the Everton from, like, say, 2-3 seasons ago to now, we've basically just went from a football renaissance to a football industrial revolution in a way. We've just elevated our game so much. We've become stronger, faster. The football intelligence has just gone through the roof. The business behind the scenes of the football club is just next level. It's going from. Go on.
I was just going to say, we've gone from thinking, oh, yes, we've got Alcaraz in the number 10 who looks really good last season, to Alcaraz not even struggling to get in. That's how high our standard is now. You don't even know. We all love Alcaraz, but we don't even know if we can get him in now. You've got to remember, Dewsbury Hall didn't even play tonight. And I forgot about him. Dewsbury Hall didn't even play. The strength and depth is sensational. So, it was good that Garner and Armstrong played well, but Dewsbury Hall didn't even play. And Jai didn't start. And then Jai looked cracking when he came on. He nearly scored in seconds. And Jai didn't start. Dibbling come on late. we are going there. I love Everton again, and I like that I'm loving them. I like that I'm excited to watch them, and I like that I'm actually getting to watch them and not come out stressed after the game on the match reactions. Really happy days to be an Evertonian, and I've got to get to that stadium here. So does that look beautiful when you come out? Right, people, I am going to wrap this up because it is 11:05, and I know we all need our bedtimes. But Wolves next in the cup, and we've got to win this cup, haven't we, Luke?
Oh yeah, to say this cup is the key to us doing well for the future is probably paramount. I think getting as far as we can in this cup. I think not accept a final is acceptable for this season. I think whether it be the Carabao Cup final or the FA Cup final, Everton need to make that one of our key things. We need to push for that final as hard as possible. Because let's look at it like this: Newcastle won the Carabao Cup. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup. Those two teams haven't won it in absolute donkeys. What's stopping us from winning it? Because we're better than Crystal Palace. We're better than Newcastle. So what the fuck is stopping us from winning it?
I completely agree. The big push for me as well, I want to win it anyway, but the big push for me is I honestly do believe that we've got to win a cup this season to keep Jack Grealish. And that's the big push for me, because I think if we don't, to be okay financially to pay Jack Grealish's wages next season and sign him for the 40 million, we need to win a cup. We really do need to win a cup this season. Or not even just win a cup, just maybe even to get in the Conference League. Well, yeah, we do need to win a cup. Yeah, it's that simple.
But in all fairness, though, just a very quick one. The Carabao Cup, the prize winnings for that is only £100,000.
But you get,
if you win the Carabao Cup, you get Europa Conference League next season guaranteed. But I think Everton can
from that, don't you?
Yeah, you get decent amounts of money from that. You get decent revenue from that. Probably, I would say it's probably nowhere near what the Premier League gives you in just commercial revenue. But you do get decent revenue.
So what you're basically saying is we need to win the EFL Cup, but we also need to finish top of the Premier League, which I think is massively achievable. Easy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think we can get the treble this year easy.
Yeah, we can go for the. We'll win the treble this season. We'll do the lot, people. We will. We're Everton. Dogs of war.
Trebles a big plan.
Fight.
The school signs is on the way back.
Well, Are we unbeaten at home? Are we unbeaten in the Hill Dickinson Stadium in actual real games? We are.
That's
2 out of 2.
In Premier League games,
without getting beaten in that new stadium, Luke?
No one is going to score in our stadium.
I don't know about that, but we're going to get beaten in that new stadium.
Hey, has anyone scored in the Premier League or the Carabao Cup? Has anyone scored in our stadium yet? Because we're 4-0 at the moment.
It's just not going to do
it. We're
people.
unanswered.
No one's going to score. Luke says no one's going to score. No one's going to score in our new stadium. Clean sheets all season. We're going to win every game in the Hill Dickinson Stadium. You remember
2-0 at least.
Right, I am going to drop the banner, everyone. Have a boss one. And we'll speak again because we're playing this weekend back in straight away. So have a boss one and see you later.
Have a good one, mate.
Office, baby. I live in Jack Grealish. Enjoy El Caress.